Hello! Today we're going to be making a bra cup in order to do like some crochet swimwear bikinis. I know they're very on trend, so I wanted to do this tutorial so you can learn easily. It's perfect for beginners. I'm going to show you how to make a bra cup, and then I'll also list how to make different sizes, like the small, the medium, and the large. Today I'm going to be using this yarn, which is about, I would say, 3 to 4 millimeter yarn, and I'm going to be using my crochet hook that is 3 millimeters. Okay, and then I'm going to post how to make the small, the medium, and the large, not just the amount of stitches, chains, etc., and rounds, but I'm also going to list the sizes in centimeters, because depending on the size of the yarn and your hook, sometimes your project will need less chains if it's a thicker yarn, or if it's a thinner yarn, you might need more chains, etc. So I'll also be sure to list the sizes in centimeters. You could always just measure your cup and make sure that you're making it the right size. Okay, so let's start by making a slip knot, like so. You could use your hand, or you could do it with your hook, however you prefer to make your slip knot. This is going to be the tail. Actually, this is too long. Let me make a shorter tail because we're going to try to hide that. So we do the slip knot again. I'm going to fasten it, not too tight. Your tail and your working yarn. So now we're going to yarn over, pull through the loop. That's going to be 1, and we're going to chain a total of 12 chains. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Also wanted to mention that if you need any basic stitching tutorial, to make sure that you check out my other videos where I do a tutorial on each single stitch. Okay, so after you have a chain of 12, you're going to yarn over, and we're going to start doing a double crochet in the 3rd chain from the hook. So this would be 1, 2, and 3. Right here in the 3rd chain, we're going to do a double crochet. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. That's a double crochet. And you're going to do this all across this first foundation chain. Okay? Another double crochet. So it's 3. I should put my yarn over here. It's more comfortable for me. I'm still getting familiar with the whole filming myself crocheting. I'm still new at it. So follow me on this journey as I get better making nicer videos. Okay. Hold on, I need more yarn. And now when you get to this last stitch, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to do a double crochet as per usual. Then you're going to do another double crochet. So it's 2 double crochets, chain 1, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets. Okay? And that is your first increase. Now we're going to grab this tail and pull it along here so we can hide it as we double crochet. So now we're going to double crochet the next stitch. You see where it's at, like so. And then we're going to just double crochet across. Keep going. I really enjoy crocheting. It's very relaxing, it's soothing. It also helps you with mindfulness. And also the repetitive motion that you repeat helps you with serotonin release, which is the happy hormone in your brain. Okay, so we're almost at the last stitch. I'm going to show you just to make sure that you stitch properly. So your last stitch is this right over here where we had our first 3 chains. You want to make sure that you don't forget about that last stitch, so you could have a nice even form on the bottom of your bra cup, because as you see, your bra cup is going to be like this, going this way. And that is your first row. So now we're going to do another row. So to do our second row, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to turn our work, yarn over, and we're going to start double crocheting in the next stitch. And again, you're going to double crochet all the way through until you get to that increase. And I'll show you what we're going to do in that increase. It's going to be basically what we did in the first round. I'll just show you where to start it off to make sure that it comes out nice and even. You always want to get to the middle of it. So again, just double crochet. A few more stitches. Okay. You want to do your increase when you get to this here, to this little hole here where we did our 2 chains. That's going to be where you're going to do your increase. So once we're there, you're going to yarn over, you're going to go in that hole right there, that loop, yarn over, pull through, and do your double crochet as usual. Do another double crochet, so that's 2 double crochets. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to do 2 more double crochets. Feel free to stop the video and rewind it and replay as much as you need until you start getting speed, just to make sure that you catch all the steps. And then now we're going to do 2 more double crochets. So we did the same thing as the first loop. 2 double crochets, 2 chains, chain 2, 2 double crochets. And then now you're just going to keep double crocheting in the following stitches. And I will meet you when we get to the end of this row right here at the end. Okay, and we're right at the end of the row. Again, I want to make sure that you make sure that you do a double crochet in that last stitch so it could be even out. And then at the end, we'll finish hiding this little tail that was still left over. But see how we're creating this straight, and this is our bra cup, starting to look like a bra cup. So now let's go on to row 3. So we're gonna do 1, ooh, ignore that. So we're gonna do chain 1, chain 2, turn our work, double crochet this next stitch because this counts as our first stitch, that chain that we made, and then we're just gonna keep double crocheting until we get to the increase. Well, we will do another increase. Everything's going to remain the same, the increase, everything, throughout the whole process. It just repeats itself until you reach the amount of rounds that you need for your size. I'm a small, so I will do a small cup. If you're a medium, if you're large, just follow along the size guidelines, which again, I am posting. And then also you could look at my description box below, and I'm going to have it written down in the description box as well, just to make it easier. And as a reminder, please don't forget to like and subscribe my video. I'm really trying to grow my channel. I want to keep creating content because I really enjoy crocheting, and I enjoy just being able to share that with everyone and teach and do tutorials where you can make your own projects as well. Okay, so here we got, again, we're getting to the increase. So again, where this little space here is of the chain 2, that's where we're going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and then 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, ta-da. So it's a total of 4 double crochets with a chain of 2. And we continue then double crocheting all the way to the end of this round. Okay. And then I'll show you also how you want to make sure that you count your rounds as you go along, so you know if you have the right amount of rounds that you need. Another double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, crochet, and then again, this, notice where your last double crochet always goes. Don't forget about that chain, because then you're going to start having a crooked bra cup, and it's going to be all like short and raised here. And that is how your bra cup is looking. Going to be beautiful. So to count the rows, see, this is our first row, row 1. Then you have row 2, and then you have row 3. Okay, so see how you have all these 1, 2, and 3. The 3 little holes, that means 3 rows that you've done. Alrighty, I will continue doing some rows, and I will see you guys when I have completed my bra cup. Okay, so I have completed my bra cup. I have done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows in order to make my small bra cup. Again, these sizes are kind of like an average, but we're all different. None of us are the same. So some of us small might actually be a little bit smaller or a little bit larger. Depending, it doesn't mean if you're small, medium, or large. It's just, I'm going to give you the standard kind of sizes, and then you can always measure yourself just to make sure that you're making it to the appropriate fit for your needs. So this one, as you can see, I have made it a 6.5 inches wide is my bra cup. That's how I know that I have made it the amount of rows that I need to. Also, there's a few tips. If you don't like these holes right here to be so big and you want to make them smaller, you can always just do a chain 1 instead of chain 2 in the spaces, and that kind of reduces the size also. You could play around with the stitching. You could do single crochets instead of double crochets, and then also your tension on the yarn can be tighter. and that will create it to be closer together and not have so much spacing in between each stitch. As long as your finished product has the amount of inches that you need for your size, you can play around with the stitching and like I said, with the holes here as well. This is just a design that I wanted to do today and I picked out. It's just something very basic. And again, like I said, it's like a plain canvas that you can play around with. Now, once you're done with your project, you just fasten off by doing chain 1. And then we're going to cut right here. Pull the string and tighten it. Okay, so you're all done with your bra cup. Now all you have to do is hide in the loose ends, which I know it's not my favorite part. I really do not like having to hide the loose ends, but it is what it is. It's got to get done in order to complete the project. So I just kind of will grab my hook. You can grab a yarn needle also that they sell to do this, but I personally just like to use my hook. I find it's easier. Like that, I'll play along with it until I have hidden all of it. And we'll just keep going, and same thing I'll do with this one until it's all hidden. And that's it. That is your bra cup. Alrighty, I hope you had fun making this with me, and please be sure to share any comments on future tutorials that you would like me to make. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and look forward to hearing from you guys and see what projects you were able to make with this pattern.